All right, episode 13. Today we're going to be working on Cinis. We're going to make it actually grow this time without tanking our entire economy, which is what happened a few episodes ago where I built too much too fast and it didn't actually, I didn't need a lot of what I had in there. I still don't need a lot of this because we only have tier 2 citizens, but we're going to go through, we're going to upgrade that. A couple things I did off stream because it's boring to watch is I went through and I redid the farms. We got in, what's it called, some research done that gave us like 50% more per farm. So I went through and was able to add those spaces for everything. I also did that to our other islands here in Latium. We were able to actually increase, we were able to get rid of a few of the farms, but still increase the overall production of each one of them. So that's good. We're still working on the amphitheater here. We're at negative 800 happiness, so that's pretty awful. So we're still pretty far down on that one, but if we can get this thing built in the next couple episodes, depending on how fast the goods come in, that should stabilize this island a lot. Can we upgrade you? No, with all those. And then we did the same thing over here on these smaller islands. Had to move them around a little bit, but for the most part, everybody's production has been increased while saving population on each one. So all those islands are good. So now we can finally focus on Cinis, the DLC island, as well as we need to come over here and drop off 150 raw material and build some shrines, so that way we can continue on with the DLC. So let's get rolling on those. Last episode we also spent a lot of time in Albion getting that place. Okay, bathhouse was a long time ago, but alright, she's happy about it now. Let's see if we can, some low-hanging fruit. Shrine of Vulcan. We have not put any shrines on this one. This is going to give us fire safety. Fire safety, okay. Easy day. So we're just going to find a couple decent spots. We only need 3. And keep them in the same neighborhoods. And we'll get us a couple shrines and get that check in the block.
The people of Latium hear his voice now.
I feel like I didn't.
I breathe easier for it.
Alright, we need to get 1,000 devotion with him, which we already have the 1,000. What I really want is the 4,000, so that way we can get, so we can get rid of these charcoal burners and actually start using the mines. I'm trying to save these 3 mines down here for that. Yeah, alright. That's going to be an issue. Another thing I want to do is we need to get some defenses. We have the population here, and I would like to start making the actual defenses on this island usable. What are we missing here? Weapons. Alright, so we got our gopher ship. Send them down here. Let's pick up some weapons and some marble. Looks like we're maxed out on marble. I couldn't be making these things on this island. We have the population for it. It's pointless. That island's doing really good. There's no reason to double up making a lot of these things, especially when we have some ships that can move them relatively quick and easy for us. Let's see what we need to make these people happy, though. Make them happy and... Alright, so we have bread. We've had bread for a while. I'm not sure why it's trending low. Let's go to our graphs. As long as the green bar is longer than the white bar, there we go. So we're making plenty of wheat. We're making it into flour. We're not making it into bread. So we need a bakery. Bakeries, normally they have a buff, but they also have a nerf. So what does it give us? Income +2, fire safety -2. Playing on a more difficult level, I'm not sure that that is worth it. Did I actually do that here though? I could swear I saw one. No, it's over here. So we'll go ahead and throw you next door to that one, and that'll get our bread up, which should mean we'll be able to, and we can already go ahead. We can make lavender here, so we would be able to do soap, population and health. I don't like doing soap because you have to have a bunch of pigs, which lends to sickness, the -2 health, and then when you go to the happiness, -2, and fire safety, -2, and making the lard, it's not worth it, especially when you scale it up on such a large island. It would just, yeah, and being on a harder difficulty where everything's already more pissed off, just not worth it. But everything else is good. We need the weapons. We have plenty of wood here. I want to at least get maybe not the defenses around the shoreline, but at least get it up here good. In fact, we might as well just go ahead and put these straight to concrete. So that way, if we have any revolts or anybody does make landfall, we can at least protect. Now, I used to like to go and do just one entrance in, one entrance out, because, you know, that sounds more secure. But if you use these gate-houses, then you get essentially 4 extra archer towers. If you're doing a 9x9 block like I am, and then you take up 4 squares, you can get an archer tower in each corner, and then you have 4 gatehouses. That's giving you 8 people shooting plus whatever you have actually in the villa. So that's actually, I think I took that from Stofe. He had a big one like that one time. I was like, oh wow, that actually fits a lot better. And so far since I started doing it, I actually haven't had anything lost. So because right now we have archer towers and ballistas. Wonder what the range is. Well, I've never had any issues with archer towers, so we're going to go ahead and place these. And as soon as we get the weapons in here, you're the trade ship, so that means the other ship's here. Get some weapons. We'll leave the concrete and wood there because they need that for, what's it called? Weapons are made here. We'll take the marble. Give them something to do if they don't have that. And I want to see if, can we put another, yeah, we can put another one of these guys in here. Up the amount of goods we can hold on this island.
The sanctuary is where I feel safest.
Alright.
A little oil in the hair is beneficial.
Not sure why it's not. There we go. Alright, bread is recovering. So we're going to keep hearing that over and over. Yeah, we have a massive amount of population here, so we can start upgrading some of these people. I want to fill up this section around here, get to the bathhouse, and then we'll come across and fill in this little section right here once we get around the villa. We'll leave this open for any expansion that we might need to move some houses. Funny you brought that up. I was just deleting my soap production. Yeah, it's not worth it. If you don't make it, then you don't get in trouble for pissing them off for taking away something. Yeah, it's just not worth it. High coverage aqueducts. Cool. We are going to actually put a concrete road see if that'll, okay. We're running low on concrete and I can't be taking it from the amphitheater one, so We're just gonna have to build with dirt roads for a while, see what happens. I'm not sure why I was holding off on this. Is it expensive? How much is a bathhouse? 40,000. 40,000, and then maintenance cost is only 200. We're still sitting at 2,700, so let's do it. That's definitely going to reach all of our tier 3 citizens that we're building up right there. I feel like we got enough over here. We could probably... oh, I'm going to hold off 1 second. Where's our nearest... Alright, we don't have a warehouse anywhere over here, so... I'm going to go ahead and throw that in real quick. Alright. About fat-fingered that. How'd your first volcanic winter go? Stove. So that's going to reach all those guys. We might need to push this temple back and get another theater on this side. Happiness is hanging out for now, so we'll call that good. We're going to balance our supply and demand on everything real quick. Fish is good. Oats is really good. Like I said, we went through and did all that a little bit ago. Dude's going to town on something. Where? Okay. Oats kind of low, so I'm going to go ahead and build 2 of those. Get ahead of the curve. Still doing good on hemp. We could throw in another tunic and another hat, but we need another sheep first. Hey, Stove, how is your spreading out of the farms? Has it been working for you as far as keeping the sickness down? Where can we move a couple? Put one there, and we'll put one here. Not prime real estate, but still getting some. Where was you? Everything's green. Bread is green now. We're still making enough pigs. Leather's maxed out. Sandals are almost there. Let's see what we have in inventory for leather and sandals. See if we want to... Yeah. Kind of thin on both of those, so we might as well go ahead and put in another one of each one of those. Get ahead of this increase that we're going to have. Oh, Vawada wants to go to war again. You know, I ignored her last time. She almost kicked my butt, so... Should give her a little bit more credit than I did last time, that's for sure. Well, I mean, I gave her an entire episode of having to fix my defenses. Yeah, I already paid off one of them. I'm not going to pay off another one. While we're at it... Oh, research. Okay, yeah. We have a whole bunch of low-hanging fruit. All these things are less than a minute. So we're going to go back to all this stuff that... Get all this low-hanging fruit. What is this one, like 42 seconds? Yeah. All these are less than 10 minutes. Yeah, so yeah, we're in here, we know. Thanks. We just clicked it. Gold, not really worried about gold right now. Tier 3 guys, not so much worried about these ones. I make so much pig on the volcano island, I could sell 600 of them. Alright, looks like we are being attacked. I really need to set these guys up on a patrol between the islands to try to keep these things away. At least they're attacking someone else now. Just take out this small fleet and then I'll set up a patrol. Hopefully we can keep these guys off of our ship.
A ship is under attack.
Alright, they're running. Rather than set up a patrol, I'm just going to have them follow our single trade ship that's over here. One of these days I'm just going to go over and take her out. She's not a hard one to defeat. I make so much pig on the volcano island I can sell 600 of them. How many people do you have on your... Why are you making 600 pigs? I got one pig farm supporting 3 of these. What are they, 30 seconds? 30 seconds. So, realistically, you should have two of these. Yeah, I got 2 of these per one of those. And then 2 of these. So yeah, I can carry one pig farm. You could have up to 4 sandal makers. What else are you using your pigs for? That you got that many of them. Speaking of which, let's see what these guys need now. We need to start bringing in wine, which we cannot make on this island, so it's going to have to be brought in. And then brooches. We are now ready for the brooches and for wine. Tablets. We can't make tablets here. What we can do is we have flax on this island. One of our other islands has snails. Man, where'd all the population go here? Oh, they're pissed off. Are we about to have another riot? Do I even have any police anywhere near this? Oh, it's right next door. I need to go back to research. Hold on. So there's some stuff in research we could do. That's going to give us better response time for fire and police. We could do an alliance treaty. Definitely want to do that. All these are relatively quick and easy ones too. I'm not worried about marble roads right now. What is this going to do? Effective range of theaters. Definitely want that. That'll help with happiness. And then hospitals. Alright, so yeah, we're going to focus on some of this civic stuff. Maybe we can make people happy. We're just going to ignore her for now. But yeah. Well, you know, we got so much marble. What if I just gave this 150 to... Oh, it's got to be raw material. I don't think that'll count. I have around 12,000 people on the volcano island. Jeez, I'm sitting at 2,900 right now. Alright, what do we have as far as raw mined material on this island? Jack squat. Let's send this boat over. We have to have like iron ore or something we can get from here. From the weapons, yeah. We'll get some iron ore from this island. Or even some of the limestone. We got plenty of stuff we can give to this port over here. Get the next step going for the DLC. But we also have our weapons. So let's build up our defenses. What are we missing now? Oh, we're missing concrete now. And our one concrete island is tapped out because of this stupid project. Yeah, that won't take long. We have a lot going there. It's going to get held up by the rope if nothing else. Use a big old chunk of our wood. Alright. Like I said, we're just going to work on it just slowly. Nothing too crazy. Everybody's good. Alright, we need to start trading in this stuff. Alright. I don't want to use our gopher ship, so we're going to make... Oh my gosh. We're out of rope and wood because of this construction. I don't want to use that one gopher ship. Do I have any other ships? I could... No, I don't even have anything on this island to make another ship. Alright, well, we're going to have to set that thing up. That trade route in a little bit. Let's see what things we can make. We could start doing the... We'll make togas here. Flax is a minute 30. So we need 3 of these, 4 of those. So let's get some flax farms going. We should be able to do them over here. Not what it was supposed to happen. And how much? 210 tiles. Alright, that's...
Your people are ailing.
Oh, they're getting sick over there. About to have something else pop off. Alright. We might actually need to bring our... What's it called to? I'm going to go up here. Kind of set a boundary for where the oats will come down. Man. There we go. And flax. One more. That was not the button we were supposed to press. Now, the correct ratio would be to have 3 of these and 4 of the cloth makers from it. That's not really required right now because we have the buff, the extra, what is it, 50% of tiles per farm, but we're still going to go with the 3. And we're going to leave that open because that's probably where I'm going to do the cloth makers. We need concrete. Alright, I don't think that would be enough. Can we steal any concrete? No, there's literally no concrete to take from here. Finish that blind lady story. Her name's Eris Morn. You've played enough Destiny to know that.
A fire has started in your city.
Cinis has caught on fire. Alright. We're just going to take a whole ton of this stuff.
We advance!
Alright, where's this fire? What we got going on? Yeah, right out of range. Perfect. Fuck. Because what was going to happen is we were going to get another fire and police somewhere up here that was going to cover down that gap. But it's not. And, yeah, it's just going to have to burn. So then we need to get concrete. You know what we can do, since we do have trade alliances set up? We're just going to set the concrete to at least keep 50 here.
A building's construction has stopped.
Or 56, 55, there we go. And the same with, we'll do that with tiles as well. We're making enough money that we can, in between trips, we can at least keep that up. Because until we get another boat built, which we don't have any rope or wood for. Alright, well, wood's good. So let's see. Yeah, we're just waiting on the concrete. So we should be catching up on the wood and the rope. Once we get enough of those, we'll build another ship and get the trade route going. 5 rope, 10 rope, and 5 wood. What I'm curious is, are we getting enough brooches to support a whole nother big island?
Under attack.
Yeah, we're maxed out on brooches here, so we should be able to send a good amount over there. And then what was the other thing we needed? Wine. How are we doing on our wine production? We're maxed out on wine. We got a ton of grapes and honey as well. And writing tablets. We're doing really good on writing tablets. So we should be able to get just about everything else that we need.
Your judiciousness.
You know what? We can afford to waste money now. Festivals for everybody. Alright. I want that to pop off the screen. As long as we stay making over 2,000 a minute, we'll be okay. Does her storyline end after your little nuclear volcanic thing, or does she still have more? We're going to continue. Why am I missing a house here? You know what? We will take you. Alright, so we almost have enough to start building another boat. That's going to get us our wine. Maybe cheese. We'll look and see how much extra cheese we're getting. We're going to make togas as well as get brooches from the other island. We will get writing tablets. And then you're already getting a bathhouse, and then the forum is kind of in the progress over here. So we're really just waiting on the other island to quit sucking. Do we have a good... There we go. Just need them to finish up their concrete. We'll do a warehouse on this side, especially because we're going to need it for the Coliseum there. Alright, so when we're building out these new areas, obviously we start with the tier 1 guys. This will actually be a good place for a market on this side. Tavern. That'll bridge that gap. We got a church up there. One down here. We are going to need one. I'm thinking I'm going to save it for the other side of the aqueduct, though. What about Grammaticus? We're about, we might save both those for the other side in this little vicinity right here. Then we get to the theater. I already know that I'm going to want one somewhere down here on this road. We'll get this whole pizza-shaped one right here. So that's good. We already know where our forum's going, here-ish, whenever we start building on this side. But we still have to get this whole side of the aqueduct built up, so... yeah, and we have no concrete, and we're not making any concrete that we can have anytime soon, so that's not good. Alright, let's go back to the city services. We got... yeah, we're definitely have a blind spot for fire. And police. What about the hospital? That could wait until the other side of the aqueduct as well. Our ship has not arrived yet, which is weird. We're on triple speed.
Waiting for your decree.
Where, oh where did it... there it is. Alright. Going against the wind. There we go. Oh, and as always, we need to keep an eye on this guy. No naval power to worry about. We already built up our defenses though, and that's what really matters. Let's see. You need upgraded. The rest of the warehouses are doing okay still. Alright, we're going to deliver these goods. Let's see what happens.
Who are your ancestors, Praetor? For I suspect you are related to the first kings, or favored by Vulcan.
Alright, 5 more ropes and we'll get our boat.
Your claim on this province would take precedence over that of the Emperor, but I stray. We would that we had had such wonders.
Nobody's selling us any concrete or tiles. We have a trade agreement with Old Girl, don't we?
But we must not linger.
Yeah, we have a trade treaty. And we're researching doing an alliance. So there's more after the... okay.
I've got a bit of a situation here. And
I don't care about her.
Construction has stopped.
Yeah, maybe I do need to start building my own concrete over here, because this is getting a bit ridiculous. We're getting held up. We have increased the population pretty much a good amount here. We're getting close to the end of this. We're gonna have to look at putting in another dock here. Got to get 50,000 residents on. Yeah, that's one of the accolades for this one. It's all the way to the end. Volcanic. Settle the island, get it to level 2. Volcanic Winter, I did that on my other solo play. You gotta finish her storyline, which I guess I haven't done. You gotta get the 3 coal mines, but you gotta have him up to like 4,000. That's what I'm kind of hoping I get now. The statuettes and the board games making 200 tons an hour. Yeah, that's down the road. Volcanic discoveries, that'll just happen. And then hiring 10 specialists from her island. Which I haven't even gone over here to look and see what she has in a while.
Pleasures do not offend.
Additional fertility, additional gold, fertility. I don't use those as much as I should, to be honest. Oh, Diana's in distress. Oh no, whatever will we do? Alright, fish is maxed out. Got oats, got Forage. Hemp is getting close. Tunics are hanging on. Might as well just do one more tunic and hat while we're expanding this area, because we already know we're gonna run out soon.
A fire has started in your city.
Whatever. I hate when you click the button for it to take you there and it doesn't. Why is there no road there? Oh, we don't have a road on this side either. Which means that whole road on the other side might not even be lined up. So this one's going to be an aqueduct. That was not what I meant to do. That's cool. I didn't need those people anyways. They were just there for looks. Not sure if this angled road is what it needs to be. Your inferior income has worsened. I'm making 35. This is the most money I've made the whole game. It has improved. Alright, so making money pisses her off, makes him happy. Good to know. So we go, yep, that's the middle of those two. Not sure what happened there. Oh my gosh, I'm so broke I can't even do one leg of road.
A building's construction has stopped.
Oh, we know. It's stop non-stop. We don't care. The concrete's almost done. We're gonna need how much of it over here? 87 more. What we need is that damn ship. We've got to have our rope by now. No? Well, one shy. What is this thing waiting on? 5 concrete. 5 concrete, and then we could start focusing on sending all the concrete and tiles over to the other island. Just need 1 rope. Don't I have 2 rope makers over here? No, I just had the 1. I don't know why I have this crap on the boat. I thought that was one of those things where you can give that person more.
Time flies, as do we.
I don't even think I'll be able to put these back on the island. I'm just going to pitch them overside. Status is going to be rough, but that'll happen once you survive a few eruptions. The status? Which status are you talking about? That's going to give us response times going up.
A ship is under attack.
Alright, Wada's going after our stuff again. Oh no, I guess we're going right by his island. Oh, we are at war with this guy. That's right. I'm not messing with your city. Nobody cares about your city. In fact, I might actually just attack it to be a dick. I thought he lost that island to the Emperor earlier. You're building your army and navy now. Yeah, I want to finish this amphitheater, or the Colosseum, so I can get my happiness right, and then this is going to be, you know, the old naval yard. But I gotta do some upgrades here, and I need some other stuff from this island before I can worry about that. So I'm just gonna sit here and keep hoping that it doesn't get attacked by its own people again. We can upgrade all of these. What about you? Oh, probably not you because you don't have any concrete. Alright, let's do some mass population upgrades here. Because that never turns out bad, right? Oh, speaking of which, got a little bit of a mini revolt going here. Happiness is finally starting to go under into the negative. My money rate, 6K a minute? That's pretty good. I have not been paying attention, but I'm up over 3,000 now, so I think I'm to the point where money is not going to be an issue. Really just need to get, well, everything else going. What is this random spinner on the side of the island for? Is there another? I don't know why that's there, but whatever. I'm not sure why I built this angled road where I did. I think I'm just going to leave it for now and see what happens. We have an issue. Okay, yeah. That's your sole purpose in life, is just to move that over there. Olives are good. Well, shit. Do I already have a trade route with... Man, this whole time I've been waiting on a boat, and I already had one. Alright, so we know that 20 olive oil is doing alright, so we'll go with that same number. For the wine and the brooches. I think that might be a little high to start right now. And then I think we need to go back to old Titania here. It's running low on olive oil, but I'm pretty sure it's maxed on olives, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get another one of those.
All good people are friends with each other, so why aren't we?
I don't feel like playing musical houses right now. Where's a warehouse on this side? Over here? Man. I might have to play musical houses because that's not getting a lot of people there. Alright, that'll get our olive oil production back up into where it needs to be, because we're going to be siphoning that off for the big girl island, Cinis up here.
I'll catch
He
you.
wants to renew the ceasefire. Alright. Did we get our people back here? Yes, we do not have rope or enough wood to build some ships, but we are going to start rebuilding our navy here in a second. And now we have an extra gopher ship. Sweet. Because I forgot I already built a trade ship for that one. I'm wondering what my money is going to be like after I get these goods moved over. Because all of the stuff that I need for the tier 3 to tier 4 is going to get imported. Wine, brooches. Oh, I didn't do writing tablets. Let's go ahead and grab some of those writing tablets as well. Those go a lot further, so we're gonna just start with 15. Like, what happened? Are they not making it anymore? Did the mine burn down? Oh, shit, everything burned down. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. Alright, noted. Things burned down when you weren't paying attention. Where can I... Yeah, it's about the best we're going to get right there. Well, that explains why we weren't getting any of that. Okay, that's the same thing. Alright. Not sure why I left that spot open. Maybe it's just for growth.
Done. Waiting for your decree.
So they only brought 7 olive oil over this time? We might need to take over some smaller islands again and just have a dedicated supply line for this island.
Construction of a ship has finished.
The ship, the mistake ship, where'd it go? Alright, I did piss this guy off, which means he's gonna start coming over here. Who's heading my way? Alright, so we're just gonna go over there now, mess with them. We're also gonna go see what old Princess Diana wants over here. Apparently we need to help her with whatever Tremors did to her islands.
We stand waiting.
Follow? Who's this? I ain't following shit.
If you catch my meaning.
Am I not at war with him? Did I pay him on accident? Oh, damn. I think I paid him.
What could you possibly require?
Here I thought I was going to get in a fight. Guess not. So we've gotten close to doubling our population on Cinis today, so far. Build out our grid, see where... Alright, so yeah, that's going to work out. At least for this portion. Alright, so we'll move this guy just over. Well, now, tell me how that happened. I don't know how I just did that. It didn't fit, and then all of a sudden it did. How the heck did I get a road missing? I almost guessed where that was going to be perfect. I'm not trying to get all the way to that angled road yet because I think that's going to end up having to move.
Its ship is under attack.
Of course it is. Because I wanted to stop it. Man, you know what? Because I wanted to, that theater is going to fit perfect right there. Doesn't just have to function, it's got to be pretty too, so. Then of course my OCD has to be happy too, so can't just have random lines. We move this guy up. He actually fits perfect.
I always keep my word.
Yeah, you want money, and I'm not going to give you money. I'm ready for you this time, bitch. We have so much room on this island. I'm actually going to do like we did at the bathhouse. Make this its own little courtyard. We can go in, we'll add some decorations, which will add to the, what's the word I'm looking for? The prestige. Kind of like we did with our villa and the other bathhouse, which I don't think I've decorated either of those yet. We'll go in, we'll put some statues, some trees, some tile floor and whatnot. What do we need to build you? Mosaic tiles and concrete.
We stand waiting.
We need truckloads of concrete on this island. $12K, wait until you get to 23K. Well, I only got 12K on for the whole game. Like I gotta get, well, we have to get 50K on this one. What's going on, Jacob? I got, yeah. Stoff was talking about, oh no, he's the one that has, how much did he say he had on there? He had a bunch. I don't know, but I'm not anywhere close to it, that's for sure. Trying to do it in a respectful scale. What's Diana want? When do you usually stream, Jacob?
Help me out. It won't be boring.
Oh, everything with you is boring, lady.
Loads of statues. Can't
Oh, we
recognize
get.
this one, but can't hurt to take a look, yeah?
As part of the DLC.
Neptune's finest.
Alright. Okay, go take this up to Eris Morn. At least now we have an extra free gopher ship for that. We have money. What if I went through and just put in some ground covering on some of these things? We'll mix them up from each location. We got anything else, Bill? We aren't gonna put it around the theaters. Alright, just so I don't forget, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. I only like to put about 4 city blocks in between. That wasn't what was supposed to happen. Just so I don't forget. It's going to be a while before I have enough materials to build all of these aqueducts, but I like having reminders ahead of time. And if I need to, I can branch down, but you should get about 4 city blocks easily from one of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And this is with concrete roads. You get Marvin, you'll be good. Thanks for the follow the other day. No problem, man. Appreciate it as well. So I play on Xbox, actually. I would like to. I have a better PC at my new house that I'm moving to this weekend. I'd like to play it on PC, but I don't want to have to start over and pay for it again. But right now I'm just sticking with the Xbox. And that's where I play with my buddies through. I've tried streaming Battlefield 6 with my buddies. That's usually what we play on Friday nights. But we're old. And we actually prefer to just go into the, what's the bot lobby? The casual lobby. So, not many people want to watch a bunch of, battle dads taking their sweet time, sniping bots in the face, but it's what's fun for us. Yeah. That's what we typically do. So if we're going in there and actually doing something, then we'll stream it if there's a group of us. But it's mostly for our commentary, because if nothing else, we are entertainingly stupid. Oh, you know what? I did that wrong. You're supposed to face out. That was the wrong button. Man, I'm on a roll today. And then that house I deleted on accident for no reason. Sweet. Yeah, I started doing this stream because I was watching people when it first came out, and I was like, oh man, how do they suck so bad at this? Like their health and happiness and all that was just tanked all the time. I was like, I could do this way better. So me and a buddy started playing it and streaming it, and I don't know, just kind of caught on. Now I stream other things, but normally it's just whatever I'm doing with my buddies. Alright, man, well, I appreciate you stopping by and chatting for a bit. I think, yeah, we're at about 58 minutes. I think we're going to actually call it here. Check. Let's see where we're at on... Man, we almost have them at the 4,000 mark. I really want to switch to that. We are going to go through and place what we need for the next zone. We are actually good all the way across. Ah. That's what these guys do not have the range. But 2 of those will do that good. Grammaticus, we already knew we wanted to put one of those. There's a sanctuary. Where's the Grammaticus? Now I do need a sanctuary somewhere. We're getting close to that 4,000. So I might do something like chop out a chunk of this road. Then we could still add the little nubs. It's the only thing I don't like about doing the 9x9. That just that one part does not fit. And I already know that I want to put this guy here, which is, what if we put it over here? Once we get concrete roads, that'll definitely go a lot further. Alright, that's for our tier 1, 2, and 3 citizens. We'll look at fire coverage. Gonna need one down here for sure. One further up there. We're actually not too hateful there. And medical, where's our nearest ones? That right there looks like with some concrete roads, we'll be sitting real good. Alright, well, we got a roadmap for the next episode. We have greatly increased our profits this round. We've made some beautification upgrades. We've lost our ship. I don't know where our ship went with all the goods. We're still over here trying to collect enough tiles and concrete to actually do anything worthwhile on Cinis. We do need to get a lot of the other stuff going. We need to get mosaic tiles started for some of these larger buildings that are later in the game. But I think we should be checking our trade routes as well. Yeah, we are able to go up to tier 4. We're getting enough brooches and everything. But I would like to actually get togas. That's a population increase. We're going to have to go back and all the things I don't typically make that add population, we're going to have to go to because I really want to hit that 50,000 on this island. So we're going to have to really maximize everything with every one of the supply chains. Because we got, what do I make that doesn't give us population? I don't know why my keys keep shooting off to the left. Garum, nope. Cheese will give us so we could bring in cheese from Albion. That's not hard. We're already giving them all that crap. Togas is a population increase. So is soap. Still not worth it. I don't care what anybody says. Amphitheater is not that bad to make. We could probably just get a specific island, make a ton of amphitheater on it, and just ship it around. Statuettes, I haven't really messed with that. The forum's going to give us +2 population, so that's good. Can we build this real quick? Just want to build that one. There we go. Use that little bit of concrete we have so I don't have that random thing here. But yeah, so we're well on our way. You know, we almost doubled our population from 2,000 to 3,700. We are poised to upgrade a lot of people because we have everything we need here. We've built out what our next little town square is going to look like, our next neighborhood. But before we actually get into that, I want to finish this leg of the aqueduct. Which, do we even have enough water? Yeah, we're still sitting good. We got plenty of water. But we definitely need to build that part up if we're going to keep the fire safety here. We're already starting to go negative with the happiness here. I don't want to get in the same position that we are on Titania, where it's just waiting for what's it called? Waiting for a revolt constantly. I hope I remember I did this at the beginning of next episode, but this dude needs to stop shooting my ships every time I go by. So just to teach him a quick lesson, we're going to take out his villa, or not his villa, but his harbor, and then take out his ability to build any ships on this island. I don't know if any of his other islands... No shipyards here. I'm really surprised that he has built up this much again. Like, the Emperor had him on his dying breath. We might come up here and take out that island as well. If we could just take out the things that are shooting, just let them know we're still here. But I'm really surprised he hasn't actually... I don't know why that ship feels the need to be so far up in his Wheaties. No one ever said, because that... are you gonna move? This way. You got 4 gates and a tower shooting at you, and you're just sitting there doing donuts. Jeez. Alright. Yep, back to business as usual, following that guy. But just let him know that we're still here. Should really focus on building up a navy. The statues are a pain, not enough black rock. The black rock is called obsidian. And you should probably be... What I'm thinking I'm going to do for the obsidian stove is... I'm going to go to each island. Well, this one's already taken them all. I probably don't... They've probably taken it from all the islands already. But just have one trade ship that's just going to go around and pick it all up constantly and then take it back to the main island. Like, it's going to be its sole purpose is just to do a round robin all the islands, take it back to the main island, and have all the production on one location. But I haven't gone through an eruption yet in this playthrough, so none of the islands really have that much obsidian to begin with. You know what? We will start that at the beginning of next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you stopping in, chatting. Reminder, all these videos are on YouTube. Go ahead and drop a like, follow, subscribe. It's all greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys on the next episode.